Hi, this is Stephen Christie Relay Group, market update time. So, as all the things have been happening in 2020, as you can see, from COVID all the way up to election time and all the things around it, it's really been impactful to see that we've actually had some good news coming from the real estate market. In Conejo Valley, as you can see, we've talked about each month and, from decline to rise. And I gotta tell you, September was amazing. We saw from 345 in 2019 to get to 493 closes. Now, October was just as amazing. We went from 395 in 2019 to 499. What an impact we've had, because usually at this time of the year, we find a falling down a little bit on closes. And we actually had an increase. So now we said, let's put it to the test, right? Let's go to year-to-date numbers. Let's look at what we had in the last 4 or 5 years. So we look at 2016, our year-to-date closings as of 10/30 was 3905, right? Remember, at that time it was going down. You look at 2017, 3976. And now we looked at 2018, 2019, it actually dropped a little bit. But here's the great part. In 2020, we have 3,661, but we have so much closing going on that it's we're gonna hit 4,600 that were predicted year to date, which is the same numbers we had in 2016 and 2017, which is great to talk about the economy of our little area and talk about Conejo Valley itself. Now, let's switch it over to what's going on in the actual economy itself and what's going on from the loans going out, the FICO scores and everything. So when we bring up FICO scores, we go, usually where are we standing with the consumer? The interesting part is how FICO scores and how actually spending has been in part of it. FICO score has actually risen if you talk to lenders for all the different consumers out there. And meaning that is, if you look at where the spending has been for all the stimulus money and everything else, 2/3 of the spending, as you see in the chart next to me, has been either to pay down debt, right, or to save money. So that's very impactful. So what you're gonna see is consumer spending has actually rose as well all around the United States. If you look at the numbers, we're back to exactly where we were in January in consumer spending. Those two factors have been the big push over into the real estate market itself. Now, we're gonna figure after the elections, there's gonna be another stimulus package, right? And then which will increase also more consumer demand and spending itself. So, the big question is, where's the market going to be? Is the market going to fall in the real estate market? Is it going to rise? There's so many predictions out there right now, right? So what we're looking at today is our concern is inventory has really dropped. And we're looking at what's causing inventory to drop. So we have to go back and go, okay, where is the money? Is there going to be foreclosures? What's going to happen and what's going to take place? So there's some great numbers though. If we looked at all the forbearances, they were predicting that at least 50 to 60% was going to turn into foreclosure. Now here's the great numbers. If you look at 2.4 million of the 5.7 million, those people have actually extended the forbearance. So they're still working on a payment process to pay everything off. Now the big number is 2.8, that's 44% of the 5.7 million has actually either stopped the forbearance or has paid it off, which is a big number compared to what we thought was going to happen. And still only 500,000 consumers are still negotiating the process of foreclosure or impact to the forbearance. That is what's really been the big fear of what we're going to do in the increase. Now, we do need more inventory. So let's review the inventory. As I said earlier, the inventory has a deficit to it right now, where it's hiding in the areas of people have 3 big concerns taking place. So we look at the concerns they have, and we're looking at 31% have financial insecurity, uncertainty. So at that point, they're not sure what the rate's going to do, if they're going to be able to have the money for the purchase. And then we have looked at 34% have uncertainty in just life itself. Are they going to move? Are they going to stay in the area? What's going on with their job? Are they going to stay in this area, or are they going to be impacted to other states? And then 25% have COVID fear, meaning not a bad thing, is just that they don't want to have their home on the market during this times, having people coming into their home, and they have, concerns of that, which are really understanding through these times of today. So, in closing, what can really hurt with the consumer and the process of waiting is the cost to buy. So the thinking is, if you're thinking about the cost being so low today and you want to buy, it's slowing down the process for you. Will it change next year? We don't know where the interest rates are going to go to. We do know there may be a change in taxation, but we're not sure about the interest rates. Will it climb? Yeah, everybody's predicting climb. Will it cost you more? Yes, it will cost you more. So right now, the good deals are today to find the lowest cost. But people are thinking and predicting that there are going to be better deals next year because of the uncertainty of the marketplace. So that's going to be your choice and thinking how it fits you today. What I look at is where are we at so far in closings? So we're looking at, say, November in 2019, we had 320 closings. And remember, we're saying we had to hit over 400 to 500. And we're looking at we're going to get close to that because we had 625 openings in November. This is a big impact for our market and our economy. Now, again, as we've talked about, inventory is key. And there's going to be more updates on that as well. I hope this has been very impactful information for you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to either DM us or call us. I'm wishing you a great day, wishing you a great end of the year, and looking forward to talking to you soon. This is Stephen at Christie Realty Group.